Hello! In today's video, I would like to share with you some tips on how to use lower arm rotation for beautiful lines in dance. This is something actually that clicked for me in martial arts classes, because there when we practice a block, an arm block or an attack even, a lot of detail is put into how you rotate your lower arm, which makes the movement more or less efficient, and also which makes it either going with your natural body movement or against it. And for dance, this is something that's very important as well. Using your biomechanics optimally will make a movement look more elegant, more smooth. And this can take sometimes just little tweaks to make a huge difference visually and also in how a movement feels. For example, if you have your hand, say here, it's not only about the arms, you're actually using your full body. For any movement in upper body, you have to have a strong base. So how your pelvis is orientated makes a difference in how much your upper body can move. So I recommend working on lengthening the front of your legs with quad stretches and the hip flexors with opening, but also strengthening the glutes, because this opposing muscle will help you open your hips. This is for dance, for life, for martial arts, for anything. This is something good to know. If you work on opening the front, strengthening the back, with squats even, you can do this, your upper body will move more smoothly because your base is more mobile and more supported. From there, any movement you do in the upper body will either enable or constrict the movement of the arms. And if you lengthen your posture, your arms might feel more restricted, but the places they can go will look more elegant and more natural than when your posture is sagging. So working on the posture first, strengthening and opening up your body and allowing it to be naturally movable and strong, the arms will take care of themselves, almost. Then it's only a matter of tweaking and timing. So one thing I recommend, work on your strength and opening range of motion so your posture becomes the base of the movement of the arms. The second for lines is experiment with the rotation of the lower arm, which is the essence of this video. Having your arm in front with the elbow lifted and supported by your back, see what position works for what you're doing. If I bring my arm out, for instance, away from me, I rotate so the wrist can lead. If I bring the arm in, the same. My shoulder rotates so the elbow is lifted, but then I can still rotate the lower arm. It looks different, like this, then like this, then like this. If my arm is lengthened, I can have my arm here, or here, or here. I like for this position to rotate my shoulder in such a way that the elbow is lifted, and then to rotate the lower arm further so my wrist leads horizontally and my pinky points up, as opposed to this. Yes. Then, if I have my hand here, I could lead with the back of my hand, but turning slightly to show the inside of the hand, for me feels more light, more elegant. So this is also good for pictures. If you're in a pose and you don't know quite how to tweak it, try gently turning the lower arm, rotating from elbow to fingertips. Same here. If you don't know how to fix this, try bringing the elbow a bit in front and rotating this arm. Same here. If you feel like your arm is not quite in a position that you like, rotate the elbow and then rotate the lower arm. So there's two places, just the shoulder, elbow, and then add the lower arm. And you will notice that in some positions you have more freedom for the wrist. And that's the position that you want to be. So from going from here to here, for instance, I can't go further with the rotation that I have, so I can switch or switch and change direction. Yes. Or if I want to push further, I will have to use the wrist, and this in turn will slightly rotate my elbow. It's no longer to the side, but will go to the back. So you have rotation here, and then the lower arm. Coming up, a final one. You can come up like this, but when you rotate, again, the thumb goes under in this case. This to me looks more elegant because you can see the fingertips trailing, and my elbow will be lifted in a slightly different way. So I come to this position. So instead of this, which would also work, try this. Thumb and in, rotate and out, rotate and up, rotate down, rotate, 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 rotate. So use this extra tweak to give your arm movements that final touch. That's it for today. See you next time. Bye.